Yay, hello, welcome back. Round 2, class 2, video 2. Our first class was all about connecting to our breath. Today is going to be about connecting to your body. I'm going to be cueing the breath a lot through that. I'm going to be cueing that core work through that. The beginning, the first 5-10 minutes is going to be just kind of fluid and stretching. And I'm going to be offering a lot of self-inquiry, just like the other breath portion. Yeah, let's do it. That's it. Let's get going right into it. So you're going to come up to seated, however comfortable seated position feels good in your body, feels stable. And you can have a soft gaze or your eyes closed. You're going to root down into your hips, into your glutes, into your tail, and feel your lower half be heavy to the ground, sink into the ground, connect to the earth. And then leading with your heart space, leading with your ribcage area, you're going to circle your chest forward. That's with your inhale. And exhale, you're going to circle your chest back behind. So inhale, circle forward. And exhale, scoop your belly around your back. And inhale forward. So circles. And noticing as you move from your left to your right side, if one side is stickier, if one side feels like you can fluidly move through it and the other side's like, ooh, a little resistant, notice from your left to right which side. Notice if this feels good. Notice if it's annoying. Just taking note. Reverse your circles. Nice deep inhale, circle your chest forward. And exhale, circle back behind. We're going to be doing some movements today that are pretty gentle, but some of it for sure might be challenging. Listen to your body. I'll be talking to you a lot about that as we connect with our body, connecting our breath in our body, linking this movement together. Inhale, circle your chest forward, and exhale, circle back behind. Let's do that one more time. And when you come back to center, stack your head over your hips, arms float by your sides. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, float them down. Turn your palms up towards the sky, float them up. Turn your palms away, float them down. How do your shoulders feel about this? Do you feel the sides of your body? Do you feel your breath? Can you bring in the sensation of your diaphragms? Can you feel them? It's okay if not. It's just a practice. We're going to get smoother and smoother with it. The next time you take your arms up, we're going to take a side bend one direction, plant one hand down, spread your palm wide, plant into your fingertips, root down into your opposite glute. So you can lift a little bit more from that hip into a deeper side bend. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to move bigger into that movement. You just feel the stretch a little bit deeper in your body. Soften your bottom elbow and drop your bottom shoulder down. Breathing. Inhale, elongating. And exhale, softening. We'll do lots of core work in a moment, so let your exhale be a point of softening. How do your shoulders feel about this? Do you feel stickiness, resistance? Does it feel good? We're going to add some circles with the upper arm. Keep your elbows soft, and you're going to circle your arm in one direction. So kind of from it's called your humerus bone, sits in your shoulder socket. It's going to do a little circle. And then you're going to move your rib cage with this. When you circle your arm down and forward, you're going to rotate a little bit forward through your chest. And then when you open your arm up, you're going to open your chest up. It's an exhale, rotate your chest forward. Your arm floats in front of you. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, circle forward. Inhale through your nose, open. Beautiful. Let's do that 2 more times. Move slowly with your breath. Let your breath move you, those diaphragms move you, those engines. Last one. Come up, inhale, and exhale, switch sides. Open your palm wide in that bottom palm, fingertips kind of grip to the ground. Your opposite glute stays glued to the ground, hip to the ground, so you can lift a little bit more out of that side. Deep breaths. Inhale, filling your chest. Exhale, relax. Hips heavy, glutes heavy. Jaw relaxed. Let the lower jaw hang. And then this upper arm is going to start those circles, circling down and around. And then take your body with it, your rib cage. Keep the glutes down. You're going to circle your chest forward. Exhale, arm forward. Exhale. Inhale as you open your arm, open your chest. Plant firmly down into those bottom fingertips. Exhale, scoop forward. Inhale to lift. Now that you're on this side for a couple rounds, is it smoother than the other side? Is it stickier than the other side? Can you get way easier, smoother into a twist on one side versus the other? Just taking note. You don't have to make it perfect or fix it. It's just taking note, taking a little inquiry about ourselves, about our body, and how we move through the world. Last 2. And last one. And then inhale your way up, both arms reach up, and exhale, go into a twist. Drop your hands down, your front hand to your opposite thigh, back hand or fingertips to the floor. Roll your shoulders out of your ears. Sit up taller. The crown of your head reaches for the ceiling, the sky. And breathe. Are you a little resistant to this twist, or does it feel great? Is it hard to inhale in this twist, or is the exhale feel intense? What sensations are you feeling, and where are you feeling it in your body? Can you soften a little bit in those areas of tension? Allow the exhale to soften you. Inhale your way back to center, floating your arms up, chest forward, and exhale, switching sides. Floating your hand, your front hand to your opposite thigh, back hand or fingertips to the floor, roll your shoulders down, plant your glutes down, root down like a tree, and then sit tall. Little soft tuck of your chin so your neck is long and the crown of your head is reaching for the sky. And breathe. And take note. Is it easier to twist on this side versus the other side? Is it stickier? Or you don't really notice? That's okay. That's noticing in itself. Does it feel good? Does it feel resistant? Do you feel resistant? Nice deep inhale, come in, back to center. And exhale, release. Yay. Come to hands and knees, and we're going to do some cat and cow. So with your exhale, you're rounding your spine, tucking your tail, tucking your head towards your tail. And inhale, relax your belly, open up your collarbones, your chest lifts forward, tail behind, and exhale to round. So doing that a few more times, going into that soft flexion, that rounding shape of your spine, to that small back extension, your chest lifted forward, your tail behind. And doing that a couple more times. Nice deep exhale, navel to spine. Little lift, and then inhale into your small back extension. Getting the fluids flowing. Beautiful. Okay, come to a nice neutral posture here. Your spine is going to stay neutral. Your shoulders are going to stay neutral, so you're not shifting back and forth. You're not tucking and rounding. Of course, I'm over-exaggerating it, but you're trying to keep your spine as still as possible. And you're going to alternate picking one hand up at a time without moving your shoulders, without moving your spine. So it's an exhale, lift your belly into that core work, lift your hand. Inhale, plant back down. Exhale, lift. And we're switching sides, alternate sides. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift. So you're engaging your core to help your hips stabilize, so to stay still in space. Your spine stays still in space, and you're taking away a part of your foundation in this 4-point position. We're going to do one more to each side. Beautiful. You're going to come back down, take the back of your left hand to your forehead, plant down into your fingertips of your right hand, your bottom hand, and inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, rotate back to center. You're opening up towards your elbow that's lifted. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate back to center. Keep your hip bones, your bony hip landmarks squared up to the ground. You have 4. Three. Last 2. Last 1. Switch sides, back of your right hand or opposite hand to your forehead. Plant down into your fingertips connected to your floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lift. Exhale to rotate. Inhale. Exhale. And notice, my friends, what does that feel like side to side? Was one way easier to rotate? Is one shoulder stickier than the other? This is my sticky side. Woof. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate back to center. Last 3. 2. And last 1. Come back to center. Good job. We're going to make our way to lying down on our back. A little bit more core work, and then we're done for the day. Good job. So we're going to tap back into that deep abdominal, that transverse abdominis we talked a lot about in the first class, in the connecting to your breath class. Your spine is going to stay neutral. Your head is heavy to the ground. So you're feeling into this 3-point connection with your backside of your body and the floor. So the back of your head, that bony landmark, your occipital bone, is heavy to the ground. Your shoulder blades, the base of your rib cage is heavy to the ground. And then your tailbone, your sacrum area is heavy to the ground. Your palms can be down, your arms can be relaxed, or you can turn your palms up. This actually rotates your shoulders into a good spot on your back, into a neutral position. And you're going to inhale in, fill your chest, and exhale, practice engaging that deep abdominal, navel to spine. Do this with your glutes staying out of it. Your glutes are relaxed, your jaw, your face muscles are relaxed, your hands are relaxed. Just focusing on that deep abdominal that you're isolating. So inhale, fill your chest. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale and exhale. When you breathe in and out, it feels good. It feels invigorating. You don't want your face muscles to clench. You don't want to be exhaling and like really engaging or like overworking. I see a lot of people that I work with like tense their neck and their shoulders roll off of the ground and their head is all scrunched and their face muscles contract. You don't want that, my friends. You want to stay soft in your face, relaxed in your jaw, your neck long but relaxed, And you're really just trying to focus in on this deep transverse abdominis muscle that wraps around from your belly button all the way around your back to your spine. It connects, and then it attaches to your hips and your rib cage. So it's this big, big muscle. And when you exhale and softly pull your belly button in, that stabilizes your hips and your body so that you can pick up heavy things, get off the floor, move through the world. And as you learn how to engage that muscle, it just becomes second nature. You don't really have to think about it too much. So that's why we're going to really focus on it while we connect back to ourselves. Okay, so resting your head, relax your jaw, shoulders heavy, tail heavy. Inhale, fill your chest. Exhale, navel to spine. It subtly feels like you're lifting your belly button towards your rib cage. Inhale, fill your chest. Exhale, engage your core. Do that 3 more times. So good. Beautiful. Keep your spine neutral. Adding on, making this a little bit more challenging, you're going to exhale, lift one leg into tabletop or 90 degrees, shin parallel to the ceiling. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift your other leg into 90 degrees. And inhale to lower down. It's an exhale to lift. I might have just reversed that. It's an exhale to lift. So you can engage your core, help your hip flexor to lift your leg. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting my thumbs on my rib cage and my fingers on my hip bones so that I can start to feel into your core, into my core, and also feel that those places stay still. So you're not tucking your tail, you're not flaring your rib cage. I have like a really big rib cage flare where I want to like flare up my ribs to the sky and then sink them back down. So you're not doing that, my friends. You're keeping them still. So bringing your thumbs to your rib cage, fingers to your hips. Inhale, fill your chest. Exhale, engage your core. Come back to your leg lifting with your exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Switch sides. We're alternating sides. We're going to go one more to each side. Okay, beautiful. A little more challenging, or a lot more challenging. You're going to lift one leg into tabletop and your other leg into tabletop. If you arrive here and your low back is instantly like, then come back to your single leg lifts. That's great, that's perfect. You'll get better and better at it. But if you're ready for the double leg lift, hold here. Your spine's still neutral. So your head's heavy, shoulders heavy to the ground, tail heavy to the ground. You have this lovely low back curve. You could place some fingers underneath or your whole hand. Point your toes. Inhale, dip one toe. Exhale, navel to spine to lift. Inhale, dip, switch sides. Exhale to lift. Feel your inner thighs a little bit. And can you really tap into that core muscle while you do this? And keep it out of your neck and jaw. So the head, neck want to get involved, the shoulders might want to get involved, but can you relax those upper spaces and then move your strong leg with your strong core? Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Yes, we're still going. You have 6. Exhale to lift. Gently press your head. Keyword, gently press your head into the floor. Tuck your chin. You're not forcing it. Last one to each side. And then rest one foot down, your other foot down. Your feet are parallel, about hip distance. And you're going to roll up into some bridges to end with a little fluid flow. You're going to tip your pelvis, so tipping your pelvis towards your nose, tucking your tail beneath you. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips off of the floor. Exhale, roll down through the center of your spine, untucking your tail last. unwinding back to neutral. We're going to do this 10 more times, so really practice going slow and articulating one bone at a time. And at first, it will feel like 3 roll up all at once, but try to move slowly through them. So inhale, tip your pelvis, tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes, lift. Exhale, relax your glutes a little bit, use your core and roll down. And going nice and slow, pressing through both of your feet evenly. Waking up your glute and hamstrings a lot. This is all glute and hamstrings. Think a little bit more core as you roll down. Articulating your spine, loving it up, giving it a little massage. And you're going to do that 3 more times. So good job listening to your body and really practicing getting in tune with your deep core. You can always come back to this class to tap into that deep abdominal, and if you just need a moment to come back to your body. Last one. And then you can stay lying down, you can extend your legs, you can just open your arms, your palms up, lengthen out, just rest here for a few breaths. Coming back to some self-inquiry. How does your body feel right now? Where do you feel your breath in your body? Can you feel those 3 points where your diaphragms are? Is there any tightness, stickiness, resistance going on? Do you feel the left side of your body more, or the right, or both? Take 3 more breaths here and just notice what you notice. Softening more with your exhale. You can stay lying down there a little bit longer if you need. You can come up to seated as you are ready. Good job connecting to your body today, bringing in movement with your breath. You did it. Good job. This class series is meant to be slower so that we can really feel into our body and our breath. So then the more challenging classes, the more fast-paced, the more strength-building classes, you really feel it. You really feel your body and you're in tune with what's productive pain and what's unproductive pain, which we'll talk about next time. We're just going to get stronger and stronger and better and better. So good job connecting with your body. We did breath last time, body this time. So we're going to connect the two and add the next element of gratitude and intention as we move and what that means throughout each exercise. They're going to be more challenging movements than we did today, and it's just going to get better and better. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. And come back to this class whenever you need to just slow down and tune into your body. It's a yummy stretch flow. So come back whenever you need to. Thank you. See you next time.